What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today is an absolutely huge day. We got the official Black Ops 3 Zombies reveal trailer. It's absolutely insane, guys. I'm so excited. Thumbs up if you guys are too. So, in this video, we're going to be checking out the trailer. We're going to be breaking it down frame by frame. I'll show you guys some of the stuff you guys may have missed. If you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, I'm actually just going to play it in full at the very start of this video. Then we're going to get into the breakdown. So, here's the trailer.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game. Makes you stop and stare.
Your sins serve only as an invitation to an evil beyond your imagination.
You want to know what I think? I think we're being punished. I think all this is happening because we're bad people. Anyone interested in front row seats to their own deaths?
I know who you are. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds.
Magic little wicked queen, come on, take a spin.
Fight's over. You lost.
You know what I am? I'm a fucking samurai killing machine, that's what I am.
Let's try to make it happen.
I don't even have to get my hands dirty.
Wicked fight, and then we'll start to stroll.
Ah, it appears that the shield is quicker than the eye.
Yes, I would like some candy.
That's like taking candy from a baby, without the baby.
If it imbues me with power, then chew I will.
Let's see what this flavor does for me.
You guys are too slow, too dumb, and too dead.
Oh, that's no good. What is that? What on earth? You know what's fucking weird? I don't consider this shit weird anymore.
I just know this ain't gonna be a fair fight.
You got my wife beat. She only has two faces.
Skin boots on a Saturday night. Joe's trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight. And then we'll start.
Now they're airborne.
Swaying.
Come on, you flying shitheads. I'm ready for you.
Skin boots on a Saturday night. Joe's trying to make it happen. And then it's over the door, and then we'll go.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Alright, so as you guys can see, Shadows of Evil is a very interesting take on the whole zombies thing. Like, that's the name of the map there. It's called Shadows of Evil, and it seems to be set in the 1920s or 1930s, like somewhere around that time period, the Roaring 20s, if you guys have heard of that. But it's got modern-day weaponry in it. Like, it's got the guns from the campaign and multiplayer of this game, which takes place in 2065, but they're all the way back in, like, the 20s and 30s. So it's kind of interesting there. I'm not sure, how that plot's going to play out. I'll be interested to see how they tie that all together. But it's kind of cool. If you guys have seen or read The Great Gatsby, it's a movie that just came out recently. It's also a book that's been around forever. You probably read it in lit class in high school and stuff. It's set in that same time period. It was a time of economic prosperity in major American cities. Like a lot of people were super wealthy. New York, Chicago, LA, stuff like that. Like people were just enjoying themselves, having a good time, partying and stuff. And that's kind of where this is set. And it was filled with mobsters and flappers, which are like the girls in the skimpy little dresses, and jazz music and stuff like that. Like it was a really cool time period. Like it's really fun, and I think that Zombies is going to be kind of interesting to be played here. Now, for the characters, there are 4 main characters, as we're always used to, except they're new ones this time around. They're not the old Zombies characters we know and love. So there's this flapper girl here who's played by Heather Braham. There's the mobster played by Neil McDonough. I'm sorry, I haven't heard of some of these people. There's this this kind of tough macho man played by Ron Perlman. And then there's the mustache man. This guy has a glorious mustache played by Jeff Goldblum. And you guys can see all 4 of the characters in this screenshot right here. So we're going to go through. I'm going to talk about some of the things I noticed in this trailer that really kind of stood out to me and I thought were pretty important. One of the biggest things that I think they've kind of totally changed up is this thing right here, the Dr. Monty's gumball machine. So at first when I saw this thing, I thought it was going to be a replacement for the Perca-Cola machines. I thought this is how you're going to get perks. It's going to be eating gumballs instead of actually drinking the sodas for the perks and stuff like that. But after watching the whole trailer, I actually think that this dispenses sort of special power-ups and weapons and abilities and stuff like that. You guys will know what I'm talking about when we get to the weapons section of this breakdown. We're going to be talking about that next. But take a look at these. So the first one here is purple, and it looks like it's somebody, you know, kind of like a samurai with a sword, you know, taking somebody out. So keep that in mind. That one's a dead giveaway. Next up, the second one here is a red one. It's got some sort of triangle-looking thing on it. I'm not sure if it's Illuminati or not, but you know, I can't quite make out what's going on there. So that one doesn't tell us much. And then the third one that they show in the trailer is another purple one. It's got a question mark, which I'm thinking is some sort of, you know, randomized thing. It's kind of like the mystery box. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get, but you're gonna get something. And if you look in the bowl of this machine, of the Dr. Monty's Gumball machine, it's got, you know, there appears to be, you know, purple, red, yellow, green, and white. So there are at least 5 of these different special abilities available for you to be able to get, and there may be more than that too, because technically purple already has 2, so maybe all of them are doubled up, so there could be 10 total special abilities. I'm not sure, but it's going to be interesting once we find out more. Now let's talk about the weapons that we saw in this trailer, because there are quite a few of them. So the first one I have here is this Type 100 lookalike. The Type 100 is from Call of Duty World at War. It was one of my favorite SMGs in that game. It was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping this confirms that it comes back in multiplayer of Black Ops 3, because that would be pretty cool. But so we got that thing. We got a quick clip of the Locust bolt-action sniper rifle. You can also see here the HVK-30 being used. It's kind of like the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, as well as a little bit of gore there. You guys can see the hand flying in, which I thought was kind of cool. Now, next up, we see something pretty interesting here. We have this Mobster's revolver. So the Mobster is one of the characters. He's played by Neil McDonough. And, you know, you see him multiple times throughout the trailer using this pistol, and you never see anybody else using the pistol. So I'm wondering if this could be a special weapon just for him. Now, if we talk about the tough guy, or kind of like the Macho Man, you see a lot of him punching people and, like, holding brass knuckles and stuff like that. So maybe that's his special weapon or special ability. And then the Mustache Man, you actually see him whip out a throwing knife at some point that you don't see anybody else use. So I'm thinking maybe there are specialist weapons and abilities in the zombies mode, kind of like there are in multiplayer. Like, how cool would that be if each character had their own abilities that, you know, each time you played it, if you played it as a different character, you'd have a different ability to be able to use. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Now, next up we see an AK-74U looking submachine gun. It appears to be Pack-a-Punch because it's shooting red lasers. We also see this LMG here. We see a shotgun right here. And then next up, this is where we get into the Dr. Monty's Gumball machine, you know, kind of theory. So right here, this is an enchanted samurai sword, and you guys can see it brutally destroys enemies. Like, they just kind of, you know, blow up. It's insane. Like, it's a bunch of gore. And in the trailer, you can actually hear him say, "I'm a samurai killing machine. That's what I am," or something like that. So I'm thinking, you guys remember that first red gumball? I'm thinking that if you eat that, you get this samurai ability for a certain time period, or maybe you can, you know, save it and activate it, whatever you want. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm thinking that's what that does. Now, there's also another, you know, kind of like super special weapon we see in here, the rocket-propelled riot shield. This thing has like jet engines on it, and it shoots forward and takes out zombies. I'm thinking that's going to be another Gumball Dr. Monty's kind of like, you know, power-up. And then also, there's a little clip where a human, it turns into this like crazy alien octopus arm-wielding monster that's taking out zombies, and then eventually transforms back into a human. So again, I'm thinking that's some sort of special ability or power-up that you can get through Dr. Monty's, which is kind of crazy. Now, next up, let's talk about the zombies that we've seen in this video. So obviously, there are normal zombies, you know, the everyday run-of-the-mill zombies we're used to, and guess what? They do not have exosuits. Thank goodness. They don't have, you know, thrust jumps either. They're just straight-up zombies, the ones we know and love. Also, you guys can see some flying bug things throughout the trailer. They're kind of like these yellow things that explode into like a big yellow pile of guts when you shoot them and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. And then also there's this crazy 3-headed tentacle boss monster that comes out towards the end of the trailer that all the players have to, you know, work together to shoot at. So that thing, I'm sure, is going to be pretty tough to take out. And then finally, the last thing that I noticed in this trailer that I really wanted to point out to you guys is there's this crazy ritual thing where this guy is being lifted up and then he kind of explodes out of nowhere. Like, I'm not sure what happened there. There's some sort of witchcraft, magic, spell stuff going on, and I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with the Easter egg. So, yeah, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is the brand new Shadows of Evil Zombies trailer for Black Ops 3. It's absolutely epic. There is so much going on in this thing. I'm actually really surprised that they gave us as much as they did. Usually they kind of stretch this stuff out and really kind of keep secretive for quite a while, but we have a lot of information from this. So I'm going to definitely, you know, pay attention to everything that goes on. The Comic-Con Zombies panel is about to happen, and I'm sure there's going to be more information dropped there, so make sure you guys check back to the channel. We'll probably have a follow-up video here either later today or tomorrow talking about some of the stuff they talk about there. But yeah, this is awesome. I absolutely cannot wait to you know, be able to bring you guys more as more zombies information comes out. But just to let you guys know, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And again, if you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button. It really, really helps me out. And I really, truly do appreciate it. Let's see how many likes we can get on this video. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.